Hello, this is the One Episode Rule podcast about first impressions. I am Magpie. Been watching some more of that Witch Hat. Got introduced to, you know, Kakashi's, witch husband
Yeah, he's there.
with his perfect horseshoe of a goatee.
I think
Um,
I, I think my joke is always that welcome back Roy Mustang, close enough or whatever.
hmm,
I think he
uh,
does fire stuff too.
I don't.
Oh,
He doesn't do any fire stuff in the first episode you meet him.
fair enough.
He's mostly just kind of grouchy.
Oh, okay, cool.
Uh,
I gotta get back on
and
that
it's
one.
revealed that he was the one who made the glowing bricks.
Oh,
But yeah, just that. I haven't gone to anything else. I've been getting through Dan to Dan a little bit, but only a little bit.
yeah. Sorry to report that Chainsmoker Cat Watch has not continued yet. It'll have to be further before we get more reporting on that.
Okay,
And maybe eventually.
you want some news?
Yeah, let's have some news.
Okay. Studio Ghibli says Hayao Miyazaki keeps coming in every day, and they don't know what he's doing. Nobody knows what he's working on. Grandpa is too strong. Stop
You
praying for Grandpa.
you've
He's
got
gonna
to
make
stop.
another movie.
He can't be stopped. They can't stop him.
I actually saw something the other day that was implying that Goro Miyazaki said AI wasn't as bad as everybody thought it was, and I was just like, your father should have drowned you.
Didn't
This is why Earthsea was bad.
Ugh,
um,
nightmare. Whatever.
Gosho Aoyama confirms he's already written the final chapter of Detective Conan.
Wow. That's it is crazy. They feel like they've been doing that one for wait, how
I
many
thought
years
they
did
weren't
that
allowed
run?
to stop that. I
Yeah.
thought it was like a Highlander situation or like some sort of like legacy curse that was passed from one artist to the next. But
Do we have like a chapter count or a
let me check and see if they mention it in the article, and I'm not gonna go looking for it if we uh
I guess not.
no.
It's
Been
fine. It's a lot. It's more than you'll ever read.
running for like 40 years or some shit.
Something crazy like that.
And finally, we had some news about Netflix's live action Gundam movie. Um, Noah, Noah Centineo has described it as Romeo and Juliet in space. In space, though. Which is, okay, it sounds ridiculous on its face, but Gundam has done the star-crossed lovers thing before in like side series. I'm thinking of like Stardust Memory and like 8th MS Team. Do have subplots of that nature. Uh, but even stranger is his description of it as a big action space romance movie, and the separate reveal that it will be taking place in the Universal Century in the same timeline as like original Gundam and Zeta Gundam and such, and not like a spin-off universe for its movie, which makes me question everything about this film. Because I've seen
Yeah,
some stills and they look bad.
that seems weird.
It's frightening. I don't know what to think about any of this. Anyway,
Well, let's stop thinking about that and start thinking about the show that we're gonna
you want to
watch.
watch a show?
Yeah, let's have it.
Would you like to watch Kimi ni Todoke?
Yeah, I don't know what it is, but
Well, you're gonna find out,
I guess so.
and then you're gonna find out why I think it.
Okay, okay, okay.
They say if you listen to that podcast, you'll suffer misfortune in 7 days. Because there won't be another podcast because it's bi-weekly. Um,
Whoa. They can
um,
only hear our beautiful voices once a week. That is a misfortune.
once
Wait,
every
how do you.
other week.
Wow. Uh oh. Uh
Um,
oh. Okay. Anyhow, let's talk about
do you
this.
want to read this blurb?
Oh, sure.
I'm gonna post this blurb.
Known for her resemblance to the Sadako character of the Ring series, Sawako Kuronama is given the nickname Sadako and misunderstood to be frightening and malicious like her fictional counterpart, despite having a timid and sweet nature. Longing to make friends and live a normal life, Sawako is naturally drawn to the cheerful and friendly Shota Kazahaya, the most popular boy in her class. From their first meeting, Sawako has admired Kazuhaya's ability to be the center of attention and aspires to be like him. When Kazuhaya organizes a test of courage for the entire class and encourages her to attend, Sawako sees this as an opportunity to get along with her classmates, starting with Ayen Yano and Chizuru Yoshida. Through each new encounter and emotion she experiences, Sawako believes that meeting Kazuhaya has changed her for the better. Little does Sawako know, her presence has also changed Kazuhaya.
So this is exactly the kind of non-food for you that you push off of your plate.
Honestly, not as much as you'd think.
See, the thing about it is, I thought it would even charm even you because the premise of girl who looks like Sadako but is actually just very sweet. It's very good.
The whole time I was like, be nice to her. She's
Be
cute.
nice to her. She's really funny, even.
She's funny. Yeah, that is true too.
Because she presumably has seen the movie.
She gets the jokes, or the whatever.
But the main reason I wanted to bring this to the podcast was that this first episode came out in 2009.
I did notice that. That's a lot.
It's a long time ago. And then
the manga started in 2005.
And then the first episode of the second season came out in 2011. And then the first episode of the third season came out in 2024.
Oh, my goodness. Wow.
That's a power gap.
It's powerful.
I believe we may have covered it last year because it's so notable.
Yeah, also I think, is it over now? Are they
I think it might be over now.
Well, I know the manga's definitely over, but I don't I don't know if they're making more of anime or anything.
But I found myself the plot won't take long to recap, so we can kind of talk around it a little bit. But I found myself really charmed by it immediately because I did not expect it to be so pretty.
That too.
It's really gorgeous and has a really unique, kind of overwrought, oversweet style to it. It's covered in fucking halation at all times.
It's very
so it feels like a romance anime that you're watching inside of Frodo's dream from the Lord of the Rings. Gandalf. And the intro and outro both have this really nice, like soft penciled,
pastel-y sort of
pastel look to them.
Very pretty.
And anyway, what we have at the beginning is Sawako, whose name is not Sadako, but Sawako Kuronuma, being talked about by her classmates. They say if you look into her eyes for more than 3 seconds, you'll suffer a curse. They say she can summon ghosts.
They're saying these things like as she's walking by.
She's walking around.
She can presumably just hear them saying these
things. I imagine she actually has very soft footfalls because she seems to be kind of a slight girl, despite being kind of tall.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they literally don't notice that she's coming up behind them. So whenever they're saying things like this and she reaches up to give them their pencil that they drop, they just freak the fuck out. Or when she comes out of the bathroom stall behind them. And she's just like, I've been trying to be friendly, but people keep apologizing to me.
And then every now and then they'll cut to the perspective of what like other people are seeing.
She's just like, this stall's empty now. You can use it.
She like looks like a ghost. Yeah. Clicking.
but yeah, really, she's a nice girl. She's sweet.
And she's
Um,
very she's very thoughtful, very
she's very
specifically. Like
thoughtful and
she's not just like
conscientious.
woe is me, everyone's mean to me. She's like I want everyone to be happy and I want to do nice things and such.
She's the opposite of of cursed Bochi.
Yeah.
She's the opposite of Wodakoi. I think that was called. It's you guys' fault. I'm not popular. Girl from McDonald's,
Uh-huh, right.
because that girl lives in a self-imposed hell. This girl is the opposite. She's digging herself out of a society, like like a socially created hell with a smile on her
Yeah.
face.
That's the other thing too is she is specifically is going to fix her own problems in this series
um,
like little bit by little bit seemingly.
um, so yeah, I don't know exactly where we pick up the scenes because the initial scenes are about the running gag about that, uh, but we eventually it's eventually one time she's walking to school and she's just like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be friendly to my classmates, and she walks up beside the two other girls and she just says, Ohio gozaimasu. And then you just go, ah. But as she's doing that, after she walks forward, a male classmate of her, Hazakaya, just says, "Oh, good morning, good morning,
Yep.
Kuronuma,"
And she just walks
and she
and they
goes,
just
Ohio." She's just like, he greeted me like normal and didn't apologize to me.
and then she notes like he is surrounded by people. People like him. He's popular.
He's got
Gosh, he's
personal
so cool.
magnetism.
Yeah.
Um, uh, ever since that day when she first met him, she's thought that, where it was it was the beginning of high school, and she pointed out that the high school was the other direction from where he was walking, and he's the only person who turned to her and said, "Oh, arigato, thank you." um, because everybody else just says, "Oh, please no."
Yeah. It's sweet because that moment does come up again later.
It comes up again later, um, and yeah, I don't like school anime have this terrible habit in my mind of like mixing up their scenes because they all take place in
Yeah.
the same fucking
Yeah,
place.
like any of these could follow either of the other scenes, and it would almost just be the same.
But
Like,
the next one is they're talking. The teacher is talking about. Oh yeah, I know what it is. It's the next scene is in their homeroom, and Hazakaya is talking about how to get their courage up for the end of the new semester or the summer, they're gonna have a test of courage, uh, and you can sign up for it. And the girls around is just like, I wonder if Sadako is gonna come. She'd probably bring ghosts on her own. And when it cuts to inside of her head, this is the part where she just became inherently funny to me because she's just going like, would it disappoint them if I showed up and there weren't any
yeah,
ghosts?
that got me too. She's like, "Oh, I
She's
can't
just like,
summon any
oh man,
ghosts.
I
They're
don't
gonna
think I can bring ghosts. I don't know how to do that.
oh, they're all gonna be so sad
They're
and
gonna be so
disappointed."
disappointed. But after he sits down, the teacher is just like there's gonna be some summer classes, and they're just like, ah, geez, what? And he's just like, and I'm gonna need somebody to help me out over the course of the year, over the course of the summer to get them ready. Uh, if anybody wants to volunteer for it, I'll take them, but otherwise I'll just have to pick someone at random. Um, by the way, very strange thing that seems common in anime and thus must be based on something from reality is just like asking for kids to help out outside of fucking school years of the school year, like something that would be unthinkable in America.
Yeah, because
To
they would.
like send your kid to help out a teacher over this during the summer.
Now, I will say, like, if we're talking about extracurricular stuff with school, some
This
of
is
that,
not a
even
This doesn't seem like extracurricular stuff. He said he was going to pick somebody at random.
yeah,
It's like an obligation being
I'm
forced
just
on them.
I'm just saying that in context of our stuff in America, that's the only thing that I could think that might
I'm saying that if you
somewhat.
did this in America, later that afternoon, a man would come to your office and tell you to go fuck yourself because he's taking the kid to baseball practice. My boy ain't coming to that shit. What are you talking about? Um, but anyway, and she, Sawako being the, dutiful girl that she is just like, well, if nobody else is going to take it, go ahead. I'll go ahead and help out. And she starts to raise her hand, and then Kazuhaya from the back is just like, I don't think it's right that Sawako always gets stuck with jobs like this. Oh, and it should be noted, they use the phrase lively a lot. Her name written in kanji literally just means lively child.
Yeah.
um, which is why presumably nobody but Kazuhaya remembers what it is. Uh, but he's just like, yeah, it's strange that like she shouldn't get stuck with these jobs all the time. And the teacher just turned to him and is just like, "Do you want to take her place?" uh, and he's just like, "Oh well, Shigata can I guess I guess I have to." Uh, and she won't let him because halfway through that sentence, she just stands up at her desk. And also, it does like the fucking vignetting from like The
Yeah.
Ring and shit. And she's just like, no, let me do it. I don't have any plans this summer. I'll be terribly bored.
The aura.
The aura around her. Uh, and yeah, our next scene is she's outside watering the flowers and stuff. Man, they got a real racket in Japanese high schools where they make the kids do all the fucking maintenance work. They must not have any goddamn staff aside from the teachers. Um, but yeah, she's out watering the flowers. And another one of the only other humans that ever approaches her normally in this episode shows up, and it's
Yeah.
a girl that presumably knew her in middle school.
She actually has a buddy.
She has like a normal conversation with somebody, and she's just like, "Hey, how you doing?" It's just like, "You doing okay? I know there's nobody from your old school in your class," and she's just like, "Yeah, that's true." But there is this boy Kazuhaya, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I've seen him. He's a lively one, right?" She's just like, "He's the most lively." It's just like, I don't know about that. No, I'm serious. He's the liveliest person who was ever lively. And the window behind them comes in the frame, and he's just there, leaning out the window,
Like,
and
he
he's just
heard
like,
all of it.
he's just like, uh, and her friend is just like, "Oh no, what do you do? What are we gonna do? We
She's like,
heard
you should
all of it. You should
apologize.
apologize." And she turns around and uh, she turns around to face him, and he's just like, "How should I take that?" And she just says, "As a compliment." uh, and he's just like, "Okay,
He thinks it's funny. He
okay,
comes
that's
out
fine."
to
You know,
interact.
you know what? We've never really talked. I'm gonna come around there and say hi. And her friend is just like, "Fucking score, dude." And
I think her friend even goes, "Well, my work here is
my
done."
work here is done, and leaves. And yeah, they have a conversation where that we're not actually privy to, but because she's remembering the day that she gave him the directions. Uh, and he's talking about like uh he's just like, "You're livelier than you think," because she said she always admired that about him, and she's just like, "No, of course I'm not." And she's like, "Really, Sawako?" And he like pronounces it. And it's just like, oh, he not only does he know her name, he knows her name's meaning. Like he's paid more attention to her than she would have ever expected. So she's like shook by this, uh, and secretly very pleased. So she resolves that she's going to go to the test of courage. She's going to do it. Uh, and she's just like, I'll go and sign up in secret so that nobody sees me. And whenever she goes to do it, there's the two girls who have always that she's been regularly scaring are sitting there chatting, and they're just like maybe maybe we should get Sadako to be the ghost. just like, yeah, she'd be really good at that. It's just like, oh, come on. And she comes up behind them and she's just like, please let me be the ghost.
Yeah.
And they're just like, oh shit. It's just like, no, we couldn't actually force you to do that. That would like we're a little bit Mean Girls coded, but that's like fucked up. We couldn't actually do that. She's just like, no, I want it. She's just like, I just hope everyone isn't disappointed that I can't summon ghosts. I can't even sense them. And they're just like, you can't even sense ghosts? And it took you that long to admit.
Yeah.
But the other girl is just like fucked up crying over, and she's like, "Why are you?" She's like, "Why are you crying?" And she's just like, "I'm sorry, I'm just a sucker for brave girls like her." It's like, you're weird too. Shit. So they work out this plan that just like, yeah, Sadako wants to do it, so she's gonna scare people during the test of courage. And we leave this scene zoomed in on the sign-up sheet where her name is in it, Sawako Kuronuma. And she gets out there. Or rather, the next scene is apparently this test of courage is just a walk in the woods.
Yeah, I think they're like, is it supposed to be you're supposed to be out there for a certain amount of time?
Yeah,
The longer you're there, it's
out
better.
in the scary woods or whatever
I was like, these children
with
are weak.
partners. They are weak. What is they? No wonder there's a fucking birth rate crisis in Japan. They're all cowards.
When I was your age, I was going in the woods at 3 a.m. in an
Whenever
attempt to be scared, and it was not working.
whenever whenever I was a teenager and we were getting each other amped up to go get the shit scared out of us, we were like showing up at like abandoned houses and shit that were
Yeah,
rumored to be
exactly.
the domains of like like okay, so the one in my town was actually like politically incorrect because it was called like the dwarf house.
Oh boy.
And yeah, it was supposedly the abode of a weird little dwarf. um
Ours was like an actual hillbilly that like was supposedly an escaped prisoner and
oh
like
yeah, yeah.
the
You
Oh
know what's
god.
funny is that there was the dwarf house that was supposedly in town. I passed it once or twice. It was a very normal old house that just had trouble selling. Uh, but on the way to my home, there was like a straight up crack house that was about 17 times scarier that I shit you not had razor wire strung
Oh.
across the driveway to keep you out.
Oh.
That you would see glitter in the sun because it was so thin.
Well, that's scary.
What the fuck, man? Anyway, that's none of this is relevant.
It's funny.
Because the girls have showed up, and they're just like, all right, I think Sawako's gonna do a great job out there. And you can actually see Kazuhaya here, and he's looking around like, well, where is it? Where is she? We don't have everybody. But then we get Sawako's crowning moment of glory because not only is she out there scaring people effortlessly, she's like getting weird with it.
She's
She's like
very funny.
she's like she's taking such sweet, genuine joy in terrifying fucking people because
Every
she's just like, I'm doing a great job.
every time she successfully scares them, she's like, "Oh,
She's
it
just
was
like,
me."
she's just, there's no malice in it at all. She's just like, I'm so good at this. And you just hear like blood curdling screams. And we cut back to the group outside and they're just like, what are those screams? What's actually going on out there? And the two girls from before, Ayane and the other one, Chizuru, are just like dapping each other up. They're just like, that's our fucking girl out there. uh, and yeah, when we cut back to her, she's just like, maybe next time I'll just like have a strand of hair hanging from my mouth when I turn around.
This is really
Because she's wearing
funny.
like a ghostly, like diaphanous fucking dress. And all she has to do is just wait there without a flashlight for one of the groups to come up. And After about 3 or 4 times, she turns around. She's like, I'll have a strand of hair hanging from my mouth. And she turns around, and it's Kazuhaya, and he just goes, "Oh fuck!"
He's
and
like, "What?"
falls on his ass.
I think he's also like confused of like, "What are you doing?"
He's genuine. First of all, he's genuinely startled because she is and she, despite the fact that it's mean to nickname somebody after the fucking ghost from The Ring. She is like like a ghostly pale, dark haired Japanese teenager. Um, so she doesn't like startle him out of the darkness, but then immediately he's just like, "What are you doing out here? I thought you were coming." And he's like, he's honestly like, he was like disappointed that she didn't show up, and she's just like, "Oh, I'm scaring people." She's just like, "You should let me know that you were doing this. I didn't think you would come." uh, She's just like, "Well, sit down with me for a minute." Well, it's just like, "What about the rest of the people?" It's just like, "Oh no, I'm last because you didn't actually come to the gathering outside. There was an odd number of people, and I had to go by myself." And she's just like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." So that they sit there for a while and talk, and it's becoming incredibly clear to the audience. It's just like, "Oh, Kazuhaya does just straight up have a thing for
Yeah,
her."
he's got a little crush. It's cute.
Because she's while they're talking, she's like staring at him intently, and he's just like, "Don't look at me that hard." She's like, "Oh, I'm sorry. I'll try not to stare at you for like more than 3 seconds. I know what people say." He's just like, "It's not that. Don't make me say."
That's embarrassing.
Uh, and then the other two roll up to her like they're dropping off like a 40. They're just like, "That's our fucking girl." "You did a
Good
great
job.
job." They just toss her a drink.
Here's a juice pouch.
And she's looking down at it. It's like a 12 ounce. And she's looking down at it, and she's like, "That's the first time anybody's done anything like that for me." And they're already walking away, and there's big kanji come up behind them. It's like duty, kindness, integrity.
She's like, "What nice girls."
She's just like, "They're so kind."
Yeah, I think Kazai is like, what? Uh-huh.
He's just like, I don't know about that. So they end up they have a very nice night because he's just like, "You didn't have to do this." It's like, "Isn't it scary out here?" She's like, "Oh, I'm not scared. I like the evening, especially the summer evenings. I like to feel the wind and hear the crickets." She's very poetic about it. Um, anyway, the next day they're at school, and it's the last day of school. It's about to be summer break. And they're distributing the results because I guess somebody was timing with a stopwatch or whatever, and it's just like, "Kazuhaya, you got a penalty because you didn't finish." And it's like, "Oh yeah, I heard you were out there with Sadako," and he's just like, "Your penalty is you'll have to go out with her for a week," and she's like, petrified by this. And everybody, everybody is joking about it a little bit, and then Kazuhaya is just like genuinely angry, and he's just like, "Hey, that's not funny. She's like a person." And she sees this as standing up for her, and she's just like, "No, your reputation will be like ruined if if you take up for me," because she thinks that poorly of herself. Uh, so she's just like, "I have to clear up the misunderstanding," and she's just like, I think Kazuhaya is a great guy, and he's got a lot of integrity, and he's very kind, but it's not like that between us. And I hope I've cleared this up for all of you. Excuse me, I'm going to leave."
Mic drop.
Uh, and she just goes the fuck home. Uh, the aura in the classroom is like inscrutable because everybody was like kind of stun locked by the whole sequence of events. Uh, and we cut in basically the next morning because she's going to school again, and her parents are just like, "You're going to school?" It's like, "Yeah, I volunteered to help out." And as she's walking to school, she's just like, "I'm so glad that I got to talk to Kazuhaya like that. I feel like so much of a more of a different person." Like I've been able to make friends with my classmates, and I just hope he'll still talk to me after what happened yesterday.
I did the right
I
thing, but
did the right thing, but like I just like maybe he won't even look me in the eye. And she starts crying because she's like a teenage girl and she's worked herself up into a situation.
yeah.
She's put herself in a corner. And as she's doing this, she's just like maybe he won't ever even speak to me again. But I did the right thing, and she's like actively sobbing as she walks, and then she looks up and she sees some shoes, and she just follows them up, and he's just like there. He's just like, oh hey, uh, and she's just like, what are you doing here? It's just like, well, I needed to drop this off because he brought her this gift that the whole class made. She's just like, they declared you the shadow MVP of the event. And they all and the note attached to it just says apologies from all of us.
We're sorry.
Um and she's just like, oh, that's so surprising. And he's and she's just like, I did manage to clear up the misunderstanding, right though? And he just looks at her and just like, I don't think you understand me at all. She's like, what do you mean? And it basically cuts on that scene where it seems like he's just going to like confess immediately
Well,
almost. He's just gonna be like, I like you. Do you understand?
he basically says, I hope it's not too early to get my hopes up to see you
To
more
see
this
you
summer.
for the rest of the summer. And I was just like, oh,
I went,
oh,
aw,
oh. We got the cutes, oh, the cutes. So this show is great. I like the show.
This was good. I liked it.
This is a sterling example of the genre. This is right up there with what is it? The show where the most popular girl in school ends up dating the guy that's like fucking 7 feet tall and
Oh
he looks
yeah,
like an old busted shoe.
oh,
And he's like stronger than the Hulk.
the
Something Monogatari.
my love story or whatever.
It's just my love
And
story.
it does translate
And
to
it's a
that,
guy
I
that
think.
it's a guy who looks like a fucking Fist of the North Star villain. And all of the
Yeah.
drama is just like, oh, but I want to fuck him though.
Yeah. He's too handsome. I
He's
shouldn't
too
be thinking
he's
impure
too
thoughts.
handsome.
Yeah, no, I appreciate like shows like this where it's like romance, but they're not doing like a lot of stupid like cartoon hijinks about it, but they're also not like
Nobody would ever walk in on somebody undressing in this show and get slapped to the moon.
exactly. Also, like
It has more dignity than that.
we're just gonna let them know that they like each other instead of creating fake forced drama, which has always gotten in
Talk to each
useless.
other.
Yeah,
For fuck's
exactly.
sake. Um,
Actually, that seems to be her whole thing. She's learning to talk.
She's learning to talk to people, and she's doing great.
She's doing great. We're all very proud of her.
As long as she can avoid menacing people. Come to think of it, now, I liked the first episode of what was that? Comey Can't Communicate.
Yeah,
I find that to be actually vastly inferior to this, which does the premise better.
it kind of does. Yeah.
But
Well, because okay, here's my thing with Comey. It wasn't bad, but it felt like they were turning the characters more into tropes. You know what I'm saying?
Well, first of all, half the characters in that are just tropes because
That's
there's
what
like
I
a
mean.
guy with like armor in the background and shit. But
Like that's why this is kind of better. Like they're like
because
she's
they're
an
people.
actual three-dimensional character. She's got more going on than just her one quirky thing, and and we're watching her grow.
I also
even in the
immediately
first
have sympathy for anybody who's been mistaken for a horror movie icon. Being a grown person who straight up got told by the cashier at Subway that I could be Michael Myers in a movie. That was one of the weirdest conversations that ever happened. It wasn't a conversation, it was a statement. I wasn't talking to him.
Because you're tall? Is that
because I'm big and tall.
Okay.
Wild fucking thing to say to a customer, dude. Whatever. Anyway, I'm gonna watch more of this. I like it. I think it's good.
Yeah.
I'm a little bit of a sucker for this sort of thing.
Yeah,
So
I know that every now and then you just like, I need to watch a
every
romance.
now and then I get the cutes. The
You get the
cutes.
cutes. Ah, the brain rot. The brain
Um,
rot. The brain worm.
the mind spore.
The mind spore, that's the one.
Anyway, you think you'll watch any more of this?
I could see myself watching more of this, but we know my track record
Yeah, we know
recently
how
for
things are. But
um
we need to set aside like would just be like just like, oh, it's 8 o'clock on a Saturday, time
yeah,
for an episode of an anime.
time for an episode.
Anime club, like book club.
We could do anime club.
Anime club, like book club, is how it should have been in high schools. It definitely wasn't.
No.
And also, as an institution, has the possibility to become one of the worst fucking events you've ever been part of, depending on who's in the club.
My high school didn't have one.
Um,
I've been to college anime clubs before,
but
and it was just watch an episode of something, but it's fine.
but uh, but yeah. Anyway, if you'd like to tell us which horror movie icons we remind you of, you could do that at oneepisodecast@gmail.com. I swear I'll check it one of these days.
That is one the word, not the number. If you tweet us, misfortune will befall you.
Misfortune. No, don't do that.
No, no,
Tweet
misfortune will
us.
not befall you.
Misfortune will befall you if you don't tweet us.
This is true.
It's
Tweet
the
us,
videotape rules.
or you can. We're also on Blue Sky. Tell everyone about us, or you'll die in 7 days. At One Episode Cast, come find us, or suffer our curse.
Suffer the curse.